Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about
With
it.
the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Look, good is good. Jay Powell so far is doing a great thing. A lot of the numbers have come down. Energy's come down. The price of the pumps come down. Travel's come down. Used cars come down. I mean, what more do we need?
What more do you need? Because the reason, Jim, that these prices are coming down, it isn't because the economy's doing well. The people are getting better wages, that their wages are outpacing inflation. That'd be nice. And therefore, retailers had to cut their prices to get the customer in the door. Because when people have money and are doing well, they have a lot of choices, Jim. The reason why prices are coming down, oil prices, gasoline prices, food, even though gasoline is still, if you take the past year from last year to now, still up 48%. So I don't understand the big victory today. What a bunch of nonsense that is. But to say that all this stuff is good, no, it's bad. It's bad. When you have inflation coming down because people are not purchasing, because people are hurting, because wages aren't keeping up with the inflation. And all of a sudden you say, oh, look at this, gasoline price come down because they're not driving as much, or food is coming down because they're not eating as much. How could that be good? It's not good. What are you, nuts? Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I'm back. I feel healthy. I had a 10-day bout. Almost lost it. A 10-day bout with COVID. What a miserable time that was. Unbelievable. God, I could go on all day about why didn't we go after China. Anybody suffered from it. This is the first time I ever had it. So now I know what it feels like. Now it really makes me more angry that Biden and his son got paid, what, $30 million, $40 million from China, not to go after the COVID. Unbelievable. Anyways, let's move on to where we are. You know, the CPI number was no surprise. Nor was it a surprise that we had this June rally from June 17th to where we are today. I told you that. June 17th, in fact, I purchased from my members, I gave them about 5 or 6, all tech stocks actually, to purchase. Here they are. XLK, which was the ETF, that's the basket of tech stocks. Apple, of course, which is leading the FANG stocks, the 5 FANG stocks, which is Apple, Amazon, Google, Netflix, and Meta, that's leading the whole rally. I also gave them Apple and Microsoft, Intuit, Tesla, NVIDIA, which we still have to today. We still have them. As I told them, let's not get out of these stocks. Okay, let's stay with them as long as our trends are doing well, as long as money's going into them. And so we've done well with those stocks. But again, people are going to get in for a rude awakening. This is a bear market rally, and this market is going to collapse and go back down and test the lows again. A high probability. I can't give you 100%. Do I know that 100%? No. These morons could turn around tomorrow and say, hey, let's go back to zero interest rates. Let's go back to QE. I mean, these are gangsters. These are gangsters. These are corrupt people. I don't know what they're going to do. But I do know this. that Kramer is dead wrong, like he is with most of his stock picks. He's dead wrong. And today, the lower CPI number, it was like a big surprise. What, are you kidding me? I mean, if I wasn't surprised that the market's going to rally from June 17th to where we are now, about 4,000, 4,100, why would it be surprised that we'd have wouldn't have a lower CPI when oil is coming down because people are conserving? That's what you do. We have a lot of hurdles to get over, and they're not talking about it, the fake Business News Network. Unbelievable. You know, this Inflation Reduction Act, I was sick. I was reading up on it. Oh, my God. You got to have time to sit down and see what's in this thing. It will make your hair fall out. Okay, I am telling you. But just a little bit of a review. First of all, what really got me steamed up was when I was reading through it, and I'm thinking of the title, the Inflation Reduction Act. That in itself should be a crime. I mean, that is typical Biden, rotten to the core, no moral sense about the truth, and that's what that the title states. It backs up again that he is rotten to the core, no moral sense about the truth. There's not one bit of truth in this act that it's inflation reduction. It's not. And that's why, another reason why this market is going to continue to go lower. After all the idiots chase this market around. I mean, sure, we're not chasing it. We didn't chase it. We knew it was going to go up. In fact, I told you, my radio listeners, it was going to go up to around 400 or 4,000 or 400 in SPY, 4,000 SPX. But people think it's going to go up even more. No, it's not. But anyways, the title of this Inflation Reduction Act is so misleading because it contains hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars of new spending. I don't want to go over it. You know it all. You understand. You've been told by everybody. But man, it includes hundreds of billions in new taxes. And you know where those taxes go? most of them on small businesses. When you get into the detail of this thing, small businesses and Main Street middle class who own small businesses, that's who they are attacking. And the money they put in there, how much was it they paid for the IRS? I think it was $87 billion. That's to go after the middle class and small businesses. Now, why do they go after the middle class and small businesses? Because you can't have a socialist nation. Even Obama said that. He even admitted to it. Okay? When you want a socialist nation, like Cuba or Venezuela or whatever, you got to get rid of that middle class. By getting rid of the middle class, you get rid of small businesses. Those are big red flags for Marxists, for socialists. So that's why they're targeting. They've been lying to you. These new taxes are going to hurt the middle class, which is the small business owner. You wait and see. It's aimed directly at them. And then the other joke, the 15% minimum corporate tax, that's not going to hurt corporations at all. They're just going to pass that on to Main Street. And also, it's not going to hurt them. It's going to hurt you because they're going to lay off people. What are you, nuts? Now, the one that really got my hair on fire. This is nuts. This is nuts. $30 billion. Now, remember, we don't have any of this money. We don't have it. We got to print it. So how can they say it's an Inflation Reduction Act where you got to print it or you borrow it? It's inflation. Bunch of liars. $30 billion. This is the one that got me. $30 billion in spending through these tax credits for green energy products like solar panels and wind turbines. This is to kill the oil industry. Germany, and I think it was France, the two countries over, they got rid of their solar panels. They got rid of their wind turbines because they weren't working. They had to keep burning oil for the generators to keep these things going. This is a job killer. When I get back, we'll talk about how this affects the market.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Bill Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Let's take the bill which is supposed to lower inflation, which is the Inflation Reduction Act. Over 10 years, the amount of sort of fiscal tightening is super, super modest. The impact on drug prices, that stuff doesn't even begin till like 2026. So if inflation begins to fall, it's anytime soon over the next months, it's not going to be because of this bill. Now, a lot of voters might say, wow, they just passed this inflation reduction bill and now inflation's falling. I guess the two are related. I mean, I'm sure the Biden administration would like them to think that.
This is false advertising on a scale that I've never seen before. Whoever named this bill the Inflation Reduction Act should be ashamed of themselves. It does not reduce inflation. In fact, the Penn-Wharton model estimates that it will increase inflationary pressures through 2024.
Yeah, and that's not a Republican or Democrat thing. I mean, so many sources looked at this. And it's just common sense. I was sick for 10 days and I looked at it, and I could figure it out. I didn't even graduate from high school, and they're in college. I mean, it's so common sense. And then they're saying how, here we go again, households are the strongest ever. Listen to this.
Households are generally in about as strong financial shape as they've been in a very long time.
Powell, you're a liar. That is not true. My God, they're living on borrowed money.
Did you see what they just did? They were going to, the Federal Reserve first was going to print $21 billion to give to the banks to expand credit, meaning that people could borrow more, especially on credit cards. But they're hurting so much, they increased it to $40 billion. So they're going to give people $40 billion. They're going to let people go more. Our debt, household debt, has hit a historic number. I think it was $15 billion. They're going to give them another $40 billion to go spend. Go spend some more. Get in debt some more. This is unbelievable.
We're also seeing in a lot of the data, for instance, we saw this, credit card debt hitting all-time high, a revolving debt hitting all-time high, over $1 trillion. I mean, the only way this consumer's been able to keep up has been by borrowing. And they can only do that.
There you go, by borrowing. 15 trillion, I'm sorry, it was 15 trillion. Willie just told me. 15 trillion, not 15 billion. I keep getting my billions. First I used to get my millions and trillions. Now I'm getting your trillions and billions all screwed up. But one hell of a lot of money. This is unbelievable. And so the market rallies because, we went from 9.1 down to 8.4? Wow. But gasoline is still up 48%. The guy who's going to the gasoline station, remember, 72% of our households make $48,000 combined. Remember that number, 72%. 73% of households, about the same number, work paycheck to paycheck. When they go to the gas pump today, and they go, oh my God, what a break. Boy, gasoline is going down. No. You go to the gas pump, people still are angry. They're angry. That's a lot of money, 48%, for somebody who's making even $65,000, even $100,000 a year. This is unbelievable. The market is still down. People don't understand that. And as I said to my members this morning, I said, please listen to what I'm telling you. This stupid rally we're having, I told you this would happen, okay? I told you they're going to rally this market, trying to go into the midterm, but it's not going to last. It's going to go back down. And we don't care if it goes. We don't care if it rallies or goes back down. That's the one thing our students have an advantage over everybody else. 80% of people lose their money in the market because they don't have the advantages of a Phil's gang member. My students, no matter what's going on, whether they rig the market to go up or it falls or sideways, it doesn't matter to us because we make money in either direction. Why? Because we know how to sell stocks short into a weak market. 80% of people, more than that really, but let's use 80%, don't know how to do that. They have to sit back and hope that their stocks go back up. Hope they stop going down. That's ridiculous. We can, in 10 days, free, 10 days, you don't have to pay a penny. You're going to learn how to sell short and gain confidence in 10 days. Steve was the head of our education department. There's nobody better to teach you how to sell short or even buy a stock than Steve. And you'll have access to him for 10 days, free. You can be in a classroom with him. You can talk to him about your stocks, free. It doesn't cost you a penny for 10 days. Just go to my site, philsgang.com, where it says Get Started. Click on. And where it says Get Started, and you'll get your 10 days. And it's right where it says Working Investor. You say, click on here, Working Investor. So you're part of the Working Investor group. Now, as I said, market is still down. The economy is still slowing. Don't let this day have you chase stocks. The first thing I said to my members this morning, all the profits that we have in XLK, that's the ETF for the tech stocks, big tech stocks, that's a basket of them, Apple, Microsoft, Intuit, Tesla, all our stocks that we've been in since July, or June. I keep saying July, it's June, since June. To take advantage of this today, and when they rally it out of the gate, take more profits and set your stop for the remaining shares you hold on to. And if the market keeps going up higher the next 2 days, we'll add back. But on days like today, You take it as a gift. The God stock, the stock God gave you a gift today. Take it. Take it. All the crashes, 1929 crash. Remember it went down 89%? It took 34 months to recover. 1937 went down 54%. Took 13 months to recover. 2008 went down 54%. 17 months to recover. 1973 went down 48%. 48%, 20 million. 1933 went down 40%, 6 million. 1907, down 40%. 1942, 38%. 1987, 36%. This is going to be much worse when we're done.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
I'm one of those that says, hey, listen, we're not in a recession right now. The economy is still growing. It's simply slowing down, and we haven't really gotten to the point where the economy is truly contracting. I'm one of those.
Give me a break. It's measured by, a recession is measured by economic growth. We have none. You know, these people just drive me crazy. For 65 years, 67 years, nobody's questioned what is or what consists of a recession. What makes a recession? And everybody agreed for 67 years, 2 quarters, back-to-back negative GDP when the economy's not growing. Of course, our president, who has no moral sense about truth, he lies to us all the time. Why not lie about this too? Because remember, Powell is not independent. He's not independent. No more than the Attorney General or FBI Director are independent. He tells them what to do. Instead of resigning and saying, you're doing the wrong thing, I'm resigning, they go along with it. How weak can you be to do that? Think about that. How weak is a person that when someone, never mind a president, anybody tells you, your boss, anybody tells you something to do that is so bad that you know is so wrong, and you know you're going to hurt a person or people. How many people would just say, okay, I'll go along with it? Very few. I mean, you got to be a sicko. That's why I was very upset last week, not to regress here, but I was very upset last week before I got sick, with Yellen. I could not believe she said she was sent out there to lie to us, and she did. I thought out of them all she would resign, but she didn't. But in 67 years, the yield curve has inverted 28 times. 28 times. Well, actually, I should go back to since 1900. 28 times. Every time the yield curve inverted, bang. Within 6 months, even shorter, 3 months to a year, boom, you go into recession. Now, here's what people don't understand. There's a problem when you have to fight inflation. You have to raise rates. Remember what you're doing. That rate increase is affecting what you are paying interest on at the bank, whatever loan you have with the bank. So think about it. It's a real problem. Even though it's a weapon against inflation, it's also a weapon against economic growth. So to say we're not in a recession, even when you're raising rates, it puts you into a recession. because you're raising borrowing costs for everything from mortgages to cars to business loans, whatever. For God's sakes. See, that's why recessions are a horrible thing. And that's why you have to get at them fast and whack them hard. He should have, a year ago, when he knew we were heading into a recession, raised rates 1 full point. And now he should be raising rates 3 full points. Whack it. Get rid of it. Let's get started. But my members don't have to worry about that. Why? Because we know how to sell a stock short as well as buy a stock. And that's what you need to do. Now, when the market started to rally, Apple is the leader. Always remember, you got to always look at Apple and the other 4 FANG stocks. Apple leads the other FANG stocks, the other 4 FANG stocks. Apple leads the whole market because you have so many people investing in Apple. You have millions and millions of tourists who own Apple. I mean, it's incredible. And what's delayed the crash, meaning the end of the crash, which, remember, crashes always come with fear. We have no fear. We have no fear in this market. We have complacency in the market because the fake business news network sold us complacency through the illusion of prosperity, hope, optimism, and belief that we are not in a recession, everything's fine. And now what they're going to do, instead of sending the banks $20 trillion, they're going to send them another $40 trillion, so you can go out and buy something now and pay for it later. This is crazy. This is nuts. So when we purchase these stocks, I'm not going to go over and tell you every profit we're in them because, again, I don't like doing that because if I say we're up 20% in an individual stock, it sounds like every gang member's up 20%. That's not the case because I don't know exactly when they all get in. But if they get in where we trained them to get in on a swing trade or get in on a long-term position trade, then they would maximize the profit. Okay, so I don't know that, but I can tell you all these stocks from XLK to Apple, Microsoft, Intuit, Tesla, except for NVIDIA, that were up, if I average it out, over 20%. Over 20%. But that's not unusual in a bear market rally because you can spot a bear market rally. I've only been in this business over 2 years or more. I can tell when you're going to have a bear market rally. So that was a pretty easy to identify. I mean, what other stocks would you get in for a bear market rally? Everybody's going to go for these stocks, and these are the first stocks that are going to collapse. Just like I told you, the first stocks. Matter of fact, I told you in January 16, 2018, what would take this market down would be the big tech stocks. And what took this market down? The big tech stocks. I told you that back on that day when I said we're going to enter the crash. What's holding up the crash now is what you're hearing now. What you're holding up is we're not hitting that 40% fear. Here, let me listen to this. Right here, listen to this.
I do think the perpetually higher VIX creates a different situation where maybe you don't have to blow the VIX out to 40 or something.
Yeah, good luck, because you have to. That's right. You've got to. Now, there's what we call the VIX. It's a meter. Think of it just as a fear meter, okay? And when it goes from 0 to 40, that's when the stock markets crash. 1929, 1937, 2008, 1973, 1930. I can go through them all. 1907, 1942, all of them. That's when they crash. Because what happens is when people finally get fearful because they don't know how to sell a stock short, they panic, get me out, get me out, get me out. And when that VIX or fear hits 40, and I think today we're only, 22? Something like that, Willie? When that hits 40, the stock market everybody says, get me out, get me out, get me out. But you got to hit that 40 to get that fear in to get everybody out. And the fear is not there because of the complacency that has been created by the fake business news network, by Powell saying that we're not in a recession. And the VIX right now is at just 1955, just a little bit under 20. I think the highest it went was 32, something like that. The highest it went. So what does that do? It just delays it. And what it does is starts sucking people into the market who don't know what they're doing. Oh, it's okay. It's safe to get back in. Please, before you do that, why don't you at least join the gang for the first 10 days? It's free. If you have that feeling, maybe I should get in now. Everybody on CNBC saying get in. Everybody on Fox Business saying get in. Kramer's saying get in because he talked to all his CEOs. Everyone's a friend of his. He said to get in. I better get in. Please, before you do that, spend 10 days with us. It doesn't cost you a penny. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Sign up where it says get started. Working professionally.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, boydinvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in a down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside,
but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Big win for the president and the White House, congressional Democrats. Much, much bigger win for the American people. That's really where the Inflation Reduction Act hits the road.
Wall Street bankers are bracing for smaller bonuses and possible job cuts this year. Credit Suisse now reportedly weighing thousands of layoffs over the next few years, and those who keep their jobs could see their bonuses shrink by as much as 50%.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And to say that this act doesn't hurt us is such a lie. So what do we do with the stock market? Well, first thing, you got to build your confidence up. A lot of you I know are sitting there saying, gee, should I get in now? Should I get in now? Well, I want to remind you something. There's no reason not to get in if you know what you're doing. As I said, those stocks that we bought on June 17th, those stocks up are an average of 15 to 20% return since June 17th, okay? Now, we know those stocks aren't going to last. We know they're going to go down. We caught a bear market rally. What people don't understand, and what the fake Business News Network don't tell you, is all those crashes that we've had, before they hit bottom, they have as many as 10 rallies, like we're having now, bear market rallies, that go about 10% or more, and then fail. Some of them will go through it 10 times. We haven't even hit one fake rally yet. We haven't hit one. Because why? Because they're coming in. The fake Business News Network is making people complacent. They never talk about the VIX index, the fear index. We're still going to hit that. But you should be in a position to say, I don't care anymore what anybody says on TV. I don't care what the economy's doing. Because, see, we detach ourselves from the economy. We detach ourselves from the fake Business News Network. We detach ourselves. We build a wall, a firewall between them and us. We focus on where is the money going, because where the one truth is follow the money. But you don't have a chart. There is no chart out there that will help you with that. Steve and I fixed it. It took us years to design a chart. It's called our Pro 2. It's color-coded. That when you buy a stock, you feel safe because it's all green. When you know to get out, it will turn yellow and warn you. When a market or stock's going down, it will turn solid red. You don't have a mixture of candles, green, then two more green ones, then a red one, then a red one, then two more green. No, you don't have that. It took us a long time. It took us years to design this and the algorithms that would follow the money of the institutions because they're never wrong. But you'll sit there and unfortunately listen to somebody on Fox Business or on CNBC, even worse, who are paid to come on as guests. They pay, the guests, they pay for the airtime. And then you sit there and write down the stock they're talking about, and then you go buy it. Are you nuts? You should be able to shut off the TV, shut off the radio. If I had some kid from up in the middle of Vermont somewhere, the top of Vermont where nobody lives, right next to the Canadian border, where even the moose go to hotels during winter. Took some high school kid, and if he traded with myself or Steve for 4 weeks, he'd be one hell of a trader because he'd have nothing inside his head, nothing in there that would clog it up. The worst thing is to, it would be if I went to hire somebody to come work with us and help teach, it'd be so difficult because most people that apply are brokers. And because they're brokers and have that mentality, they're good people and they're smart brokers. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but I'd like to teach somebody who knows none of that stuff because they can't break their habit. Who cares about earnings per share? Who cares about spreads? No, what's important is more money going in. People don't realize right now, more investors are buying bonds, not stocks. And where the big hit is going to come is when people just have no idea that when all of a sudden you see these prices coming down, when all of a sudden these prices the prices start to drop, and then all of a sudden inflation starts to drop, people go, oh boy, that's great, look at this, inflation is dropping, gasoline is dropping, boy, this is all good stuff, look at this. No, it's not. No, it's not, because when interest rates start dropping, this is so bad. That combination is so bad for the market, so bad for the market, and that's where we're headed right now. That's exactly where we're headed right now. So, because I heard somebody talk about it on one of those fake business news network this morning, talking about how great this is. I'm going, what's he talking about? Because rates are coming because we got the inflation coming down and prices are coming down, and that means interest rates are coming down. That's all. Is he nuts? That's so bad for the market. But nobody's going to tell you that. So why don't you think about this? If you go look on any chart, put up spiders for 1 year, SPY, and put up the Q. You see the massive, let's take the Qs. Let me put some reality here. The high was a year ago was 405. We're at 326. Do you know how high and how hard it is to get from 326 to 405? That's a percentage of about 14%, if I'm right. Is that right? Yeah. 20%. 20%. Do you know to get up 20% what you have to do? Those are all sellers in there. Like people say, if I get half my money back, I'm out. More people get destroyed in thinking, okay, the bottom is in. When remember, all those crashes I just went over from 1929 to 1987 to 2020, all those crashes occur before the bottom is in. There's usually at least, it can be as much as 10 rallies at 10%, and each one of those fails. Each one of those fails. The only one that didn't do it was the one in February 2020, because they went in and dropped interest rates so fast, yields, by printing money. They bought treasuries. There were 300 basis points. They dropped it down 85 basis points. Boom! Man, the market went straight up. But that's the only time that's ever happened. But all the other crashes usually takes 10 rallies that fail before you hit the bottom. Also, the problems we still have in this market are incredible. I mean, not just inflation, but the labor market is very, very weak. It's not strong. They're lying to us about that. So you have an inverted yield curve. The labor market is not strong, not at all. It's terrible, because 75, 80% of those 500 jobs went to people looking for a second job. All those jobs were mostly bartenders and all, service jobs. That's a real big problem. We also have, don't forget what's going on, mortgage applications have stopped totally. Housing starts are at a 9-year low. That means we are getting more and more layoffs. But nobody talks about that. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. The builders, the construction business, that's what you got to watch. That's where the major layoffs will come in the related businesses, like at banks, mortgage brokers, and so forth. I mean, that's the fact that the home builders are getting slammed. That's where there's there's for every person that works at a house on the construction site building a home, there's 3 more jobs created in town. And remember, when you build homes, people need furniture, they need to buy a lawnmower. Those things have to be manufactured. So you're being sold a bill of goods. Now, if the market keeps going up, fine, because what's going to go up? The tech stocks. Stay with the same stocks. Just keep putting a stop in. Why don't you, for at least 10 days, join the gang? Won't cost you a penny, and learn how to buy a stock, but sell a stock short. And when you start making money at some point, if you don't become a member, please help St. Jude. Okay? I think it's a pretty good swap. 10 days free, and then you help St. Jude. See you in the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.